Hello, how everybody out there doing? Today's topic is going to be about the black man. And as I get started, I'm going to read some statistics off to you. It's going to be very shocking. The leading cause of death amongst black men between the age of 15 and 34 is homicide by the hands of another black man. The leading cause of death. White man between the age of 25 and 34, death rate by homicide is 12.5% per every 100,000 people. The black man in the same age rate, homicide by death is 101.8% per every 100,000. That accounts for 48% of premature death amongst black males. As of 2000, there are more black males in prison than there are in college. As of 2000, America nationwide has spent a 24% increase on education and a 166% increase on our prison systems. Look at the gap between that. You read in between the lines. The black male graduation rate is 42%. That's the lowest in the nation. We have Hispanic males coming in at 48%, and we have Caucasian white men coming in at 70%, and Asians coming in at 72%. So you have blacks at 42%, Hispanics at 48, you have whites at 70, and you have Asians at 72%. Something's very unbalanced about this. And then last but not least, I said it earlier, I'm happy Barack Obama is the president, and people saying, we made a lot of progress, but I'm gonna show you how much progress we haven't made, how much power we still don't have. We have this thing called the Congress, where they pass laws, and that's how things get pushed through legislation. And there's two things in Congress called the House of Representatives and the Senate. Blacks make up less than 10% of the House of Representatives, and blacks make up 1% of the Senate. And that's where our laws get passed. That's why bills get pushed through. Everything that we do and how we live and how we operate in society has to go through Congress. Anything Barack Obama or anything we as a society want has to go through Congress. So with us not even having a foothold in Congress, we still are not making a dent. Now, let me get on the black man. For all these statistics I just read off here, I got off, the FBI website, the government website. You can go look them up yourself if you have time to, because most people not, because that's why they don't know the statistics. But you have, some people who then say, the white man is the reason for our problems. You do have certain white people who do oppress black, but at the same token, it's blacks themselves who are enslaved themselves by fooling themselves. We're looking for handouts. We're looking for somebody to give us something that's there for us to take. We had people like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, and so on and so on. And you have little local leaders here and there who do their thing. And since those people came and gone, all we have are these frauds. Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, they get on TV and they speak and put on a good show, but after that, they're nowhere to be seen. And these people protesting over there in D.C., there's no black men to be found to stand up. Yeah, we had a million man march. Where were those million men when people were talking about all very Obama with Kennedy? Where were we when he needed us on this healthcare issue? Where is the black man at? A lot of us are unemployed, don't even have jobs. So what do you have to lose? Why aren't you out there part of the struggle, protesting? For the guys who do got jobs, who got to take care of their family and homes, who can't make it, the ones who sitting around need to be ones out there. But yet we sitting around accepting what's given to us or waiting on the handout. If it ain't welfare, we don't want to have nothing to do with it. Let me get on welfare. You have a lot of women is generational, passed down, and passed down. They get happy when they accept their food stamps, and they get happy when they accept their Section 8. But yet, you have these brothers who get with them and use that also as a crutch. But yet, instead of empowering his sister and using that to help make her stronger and make her better, he making her weak, as he is weak, shouldn't even be called a man. So our black man today in society, we have a chance to get on the internet. We have a chance to educate ourselves like never before. When I graduated from high school, I was illiterate. I couldn't really read or write. When I took a college entry test, they asked me, how did you even pass college? I took all the pre-steps. I taught myself how to read correctly, how to write, how to do math. So I done this all by just wanting to my heart, by going on the internet and by reading books and this and that and this and that. So I'm telling the black man right now, you have to apply yourself. Nobody's going to give you a handout. Right now, we lead in all the negative statistics there are. It's the facts. There's no getting around it. We have to stop being lazy and be willing to work for a living. And then start coming together and being united. If you look at all the other black people who come from other countries, Jamaicans, Africans, or even though Cubans, not just blacks, people in general who come from other countries, they are very family oriented. But yet, when you find blacks in our own neighborhood, we're going to fight and kill each other. If you go to a Cuban community, you have Cuban stores in there. When you go to a Jamaican community, you have Jamaican stores. When you go to a Haitian community, you have Haitian stores. When you go to white communities, you have white stores. When you go to African American community, you have all those people except African American owning stores. We don't own stores in our own neighborhood, and we don't own stores in other neighborhoods. So we need to read in between the lines and get it together. Because it's going to be a revolution. And not just a revolution in violence, a revolution of the mind. And if you don't get together, you're going to be like dinosaurs. They became extinct because they didn't adapt to their surroundings. So you adapt to your surroundings and you put your stuff together and educate yourself. Don't be a fool, because education is life. If you don't have education, you have nothing. And Socrates said, an unexamined life is not worth living. So this goes out to the black man. A lot of people came before us, and they died, and they sacrificed their life and gave up for us to be where we at. We need to start being men and taking care of our children, being there for our women, our family, and friends. How can you protect somebody in jail? Who's going to protect your wife and children when you're in jail? Who's going to protect your wife and children when you're out there in the streets? Nobody. Another man? So get it together. Do you want to be overrun with prisons? So to the black man, I'm asking you, think about discipline. And think about honor, respect, and glory. And peace be unto you.